Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Echoes of Experience, and in today's video I wanted to discuss about my July month review. So basically in the month of July, how much I have studied and how I want to analyze my study routine, right? I mean, I always wanted to document my journey, right, with you guys especially. I mean, I always wanted to measure how much I am studying, right? Because I love to analyze, I love to see that improving graphs. So all these things I love to do this, and you can see that now I am taking action. So here in front of you, my July month review, right? So in the month of July, how much I have studied, and all these things I will be discussing in my today's video. So without any further delay, let's start the video. Let's talk about my total self study hours, right? So in the month of July, as you can see guys, I have studied for total hours of 94 hours, right? So I have studied almost for 94 hours, and this is my whole month, July month, total study hours, right? As you can see, from the July 6 to July 31st, right? I mean, I have started this challenge of doing self study, right? Why I am doing self study? Because my placements are near, and I am currently trying to clear my fundamentals, right? I want to strengthen my fundamentals, and I was having this feeling like my fundamentals are not strong. So I just take an oath and started studying everything related to my branch. Whatever I had studied till now from my first year, I have started learning all those things, right, from the scratch. So I know it will take a lot of time, but I have given myself at least I have given a time of 6 months, okay, to clear all my fundamentals, right? And in this 6 months, I hope I will complete all my fundamentals, okay? So as you can see, in the month of July, right? So from 6th July to 31st July, I have studied for almost this much hours, right? The total is 94 hours, and in that 94 hours also 2 hours extra for my semester exams, right? uh, as my semester exams is not very much important, I mean, not right now, because my next paper, college exam, is around August 29, and it is still 1 month left, right? But why I am focusing on semester exams? Because I know, for me, CGPA is more important right now, right? CGPA is more important for me right now because my 12th marks are already less, right? And I don't want my CGPA to be less, right? So that's why I am focusing on the CGPA, right? And now you can see that from the July 6, my average study time, right? It is not I have given myself a target of studying 6 hours daily, right? But somehow I was not able to achieve that target daily, right? As you can see in the graph, for some days I have studied for 6 hours, right? uh, Almost 7 days, right? But not more than that. But my average study time, I will be discussing about my average study of per day later in the video, right? So this is my overall total hours of study in the month of July. Now let's talk about my week one, okay? So week one, you can see that I have my week one start from 6th July to 12th July. Okay, so yeah, I have started this challenge quite late, right? From 6th July, I have started this challenge. The first 5 days of my month of July was, I will not say gone waste, but I was on vacation, right? So I started my challenge from 6th July, and in the first week I had studied for almost 24 hours 40 minutes, right? And yeah, this is my total time I have studied for the week 1, right? Now week 2, right? So this is a week 2 analysis, 13 July to 19 July. I have studied for almost 31 hours and 35 minutes. Now this much I have studied for the week 2. I know it is less because as I said, I have given myself a target of uh, daily study for at least 6 hours, right? And I have studied for 6 hours, you can say, for only 5 to 6 days in the full month of July, right? So somehow I was not able to achieve my targets, but the good part is I am actually studying right now, right? Because in this my 3 years of engineering, I had not studied this much, right? So it is quite impressing for me right now. So this is my week 2. For in week 2, 31 hours 35 minutes I have studied total of. In the week 3, I have studied for almost 22 hours 43 minutes, right? So this is the week 3 part. And you can see that semester exams, right? For the semester exams, I had studied for at least 2 hours 42 minutes. I was studying the DSP subject because I feel DSP uh, is a tough subject for me, right? Because in that subject, it includes all that waves and signals. I hate waves and signals. So I think it is a tough subject for me. And if I need a good CGPA, then I need to study very hard for my every subject, not just DSP, right? So this is my week 3 review. And in the week 3 of July, I had studied for almost 22 hours 43 minutes. Okay, now you can see my week 4. Okay, so on week 4, I had studied for almost 18 hours, right? And now you can notice one thing, guys, that my as you can see, my week 1 24 hours, right? Week 2 31 hours, week 3 22 hours, week 4 18 hours. The graph is decreasing, right? But there is a reason behind this. In the week 4, actually my birthday comes in this month, right? So I didn't study yesterday. My birthday was yesterday, and that's the reason my average study hours, okay, my week 4 hour got reduced. Okay, yeah, so that's the reason. And if I talk about my week 3, okay, the same reason. My friend birthday was there, so we were there doing party, right? So that's the reason I was not able to study. Now let's talk about the yeah the most important thing. What was my average study time of per day study time? Okay, so if I talk about from the duration July 5 to July 18, right, you can see my average time per day is 3 hour 50 minutes. Okay, so from July 5 to July 18, I have studied daily for at least 3 hour 50 minutes. Although my target was 6 hours, but my average time was 3 hour 50 minutes. But you can also see, guys, best day was 6 hour 12 minutes on Saturday, July 11. So yeah, it is not like that I was not able to achieve my targets, right? I was able to achieve my targets, but maybe my accuracy was not that good, right? And I will improve this thing in my future also. Okay, so in this duration, only one day I had studied for 6 hours 12 minutes, right? But I will try my best. Okay, I mean the highest time I had studied on July 11, but I will try my best to improve this times, right? And you can see here the breakdowns. So yeah, I am currently focusing on these things right now: C language, digital, and NPTL. So I had taken one course of NPTL, and that course is right now very much important for me because that course is building a basic fundamental block for me right now. I have taken a very basic course of electronics of NPTL, right? Okay, but it is a bit tough course for me because NPTL is a platform made by IIT Madras, right? And every course is teach by the IIT professors. So the question and assignments, all the assignments, okay, the questions asked in the assignment are all of the IIT levels. So it is for sure it is a bit tough course for me because I come from tier 3 college, right? So here you can see the breakdown: C language, NPTEL and digital. And for C language I had studied for 21 hours, NPTEL I have studied for 15 hours, digital I had studied for 14 hours, and the other basically semester exams I had studied for 2 hours, right? 2 hours 56 minutes. Now let's move on, and also you can see my mood mood swings, right? So my mood was a bit a lot of fluctuations, and again goes down, my graph goes down, right? Now let's move on to the next duration, which is July 19 to August 1. Okay, so in this duration you can see my average time per day for study is 2 hour 53 minutes. Okay, now the average time got reduced as I said, uh, after, because in the last week of July, my birthday, my friend's birthday, everything was there. Okay, so yeah, that's the reason. Now as you can see, my best day, right? July 28, I had studied for 6 hour 44 minutes. Okay, and that's the highest time I had studied till now. Okay, and you can see my progress. Okay, most of the time 2 hours 3 hours I was there almost in the 2 hours 3 hours graph. Okay, and here you can see the breakdown. Okay, so in this duration I had studied C language for 21 hours, NPTEL for 12, and digital for 6 hours. Okay, and in this duration my mood was very good. Okay guys, the most important part, my phone usage. This is important. Why? Because you can say currently my phone is the biggest enemy of my life right now, because uh, my as you have already seen my average study hours, right? You have also seen that uh, s- on some days I had studied for 2 hours 3 hours, right? And what was the reason? The reason was my phone, right? I was when the time when I wanted to study, I was using my phone, right? I was using my phone. I was watching YouTube shorts. See, I don't use Instagram, but I was watching YouTube shorts. So I need to work on this. I need to reduce my phone usage, right? As you can see, in the July week one, my phone usage was very high, almost touching the 9 hours line, right? So it is very concerning, very, very. And another thing is week two, right? On the week 2 also you can see my graph was better than week 1, but still it is very high. My goal is to reduce my phone usage less than 5 hours. Okay, but here you can see in all the four graphs that it is very high. Okay, it is very high than 5 hours. In on week 3 you can see my graph is still looking same, no improvements. Same on week 4, right? So I need to improve this thing, right? My phone usage. Now let's talk about what I need to improve now. Okay, so this was all about my review of July month, and now let's talk about what I need to improve. So the first thing is my average study time. Okay, why? Because as I have already shown you, my target was 6 hours of study daily, right? But what I was achieving, 2 hours 4 hours 3 hours of average study per day. Okay, and I feel that is very less for me. See, in this 3 years of engineering, okay, total of 4 years, but 3 years are already gone. So in this 3 years of engineering I had done nothing. So now I cannot study for 2 hours and 3 hours, right? Whatever goals I have planned for myself, I need to achieve those goals, right? uh, it doesn't matter what it takes, right? I just need to study for 6 hours at least, right? Now let's talk about the second thing: short breaks between study session. Now this is right. Okay, I don't take short breaks between study sessions. I mean, it is not planned, or you can say fixed. It is not fixed. I take breaks at any time, and that's the reason sometimes I my focus get reduced. I'm not able to concentrate well on my studies, right? So I need to plan this thing, right? I mean, after 1 hour of every study session, I should take one short break of 5 to 10 minutes. And that's better because after 1 hour of studying very hard subject, you may feel exhausted. Okay, of course I feel exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I feel exhausted after uh, reg- studying for 1 hour continuously. Okay, I feel exhausted. That's the reason I need a short break after every 1 hour of study session. And the third point is avoid using of phone. As I already said, my screen time is very high. Okay, right now, and my phone is the biggest enemy. Okay, whenever if you see I am I'm not doing well in my studies, or you can say my average study time is reducing, the only reason behind all this is my phone. That's it. Now another thing is 10 minutes walk after the dinner. Okay, so yeah, this is very much important. um, Before, in my second year or third year, I used to go to the canteen to do my lunch and dinner. Okay, but now uh, मेरे इधर डब्बा आता है. Okay, so after the dinner I should do a 10 minutes of walk. Okay, it is very much important so that my digestion gets better. Okay, and also uh, you need a break, right? I mean, you should go in nature, you should go and walk in the nature for at least 5 to 10 minutes daily, right? Now the fifth point is note down and analyzing my mistakes. Now this is one of the mistake I was doing till now. This is the one of the reason why I was not able to get accuracy in achieving my goals, right? Because I was not analyzing my mistake. I was not noting down my mistakes, and when I don't note down my mistakes, I forget about my mistakes and I do that mistake again and again. So basically I stuck in that loop and I repeat that mistake again and again. So this is concerning, right? So I need to note down my mistakes. I mean, if I talk about right now, one of my mistake is using phone. Yeah, it is one of my mistake because I am aware about that how much I needed to study in those 6 months. Still I use my phone. Okay, still I give priority to my phone, right? So this is my mistake. This is not a fault of my this is not a fault of others or anything, right? This is just a fault of my. I need to improve this. Now sixth point is setting deadlines for a particular topic, chapter and subject, right? So this is very much important that I should set deadlines for any particular topic, chapter, or subject, because when I don't set deadlines, I don't know that where to end. I mean, I should know the limit, right? I mean, for example, I want to study the loops concept in C, right? So I should set one deadline. I mean, till till the end or till the end of this month, I will study the concept of loops, right? So why we need to set this deadline? Because if we don't set the deadlines, then I will not be aware about when to stop. Okay, I will not be able to finish that topic. Okay, if I don't set the deadlines. If I set my deadlines, I will definitely finish my topic for sure, because now I know I have this much of time and I need to cover this topic in that particular duration of time. Okay, now the seventh point is note down and work on my weak topics. Okay, yes, this is very much important. I know right now what are my weak topics. I mean, I am studying three things right now. Okay, for example, if I take digital electronics, okay, right now I know that the complement of complement questions and distribution law, right? NAND gate, the equations of NAND gate, the complex equation of NAND gate, all these things, I know these are all the difficult things for me right now. Okay, these are my weak topics. If I say these are all my weak topics, and I should note down all these things in one diary so that I can work on these week topics on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, and why I need to focus on these week topics more, because these week topics is one of the reason I can score very less. Right? I need to work on my weak topics. Why? Because uh, if I want to improve my conceptual understanding on that particular subject, okay, for example, digital electronics, I need to work on my weak topics, right? Now let's talk about my eighth point. So, which is Saturday and Sunday for college studies, weak topics, aptitude, and projects. As I said, on weekends, I will not be. I'm not setting any targets. Right, on from Monday to Friday, I'm studying for 6 hours. But on Saturday and Sunday, I have given time for college studies, weak topics, aptitude, and projects. Okay, projects is basically I have one team, and with that team, I I do a lot of projects. Okay, we participate in hackathons sometimes. Okay, and aptitude. So from the placement point of view, aptitude is very much important, right? So I also need to focus on that part. And week topic I have already discussed about it. And college studies, basically I do college study for my semester exams, and this is important because I have only 2 semester to improve my CGPA from 7.9 to 8 plus, right? And if I talk about my ninth point, which is weekly planning of content. Content basically means what I want to study, right? I mean, what topics I should cover in this week. Okay, so I should plan all these things. And why it is important, as I said, I should set a deadline for any particular topic, for any particular subject, right? For example, just assume I am studying digital electronics right now, and I should complete that subject uh, in 2 months. Okay, so that 2 months is a deadline for me, and now I know that I have only 2 months, and just because of the deadline, I will study that subject daily, right? Okay, so yeah, keep going. This is a motivational quote for me right now. Keep going, just keep going. Don't think about anything, right? Just keep going. So that's it for the today's video, guys. Keep learning, keep growing.